So here's a little quick overview and backstory on my project truck here. This was my great grandfather's truck. I am not sure if he bought it new, but he had it as long as I can remember. So if not new, I'm sure he bought it sometime in the 80s. It's a 81 Ford F100 Ranger. I have a lot of memories in this truck. This was the first car that I drove, sitting on his lap. He used to come over and take me to the arcade on weekends and to go get Slurpees, to go fishing. Did a lot in this truck. And then he passed away in, I feel bad because I don't remember the exact year. It was either 2001 or 2002. And for 5 or so years before that, he had Alzheimer's, so he couldn't drive anymore. So it sat in front of his house. They didn't have a garage for that time. Then it went to my grandparents, and they didn't have a garage either, so it sat in front of their house. Didn't get driven too much every once in a while. And then somewhere around 2013, 2014, I finally got it. The truck had been promised to me since I can remember. They were just, my grandparents kind of holding on to it for a while. And it's kind of been it sat in front of my house when I lived in Washington. Moved out here to South Carolina, had this shipped over, and it's been in my garage for 3 years here. And I just want to get to restoring it. That was always my plan. So I'm going to get started on that pretty soon. The truck, I mean, it looks bad because it's been sitting outside for, 20 years, but it's actually in pretty good condition. There's no real rust on the body. There's like one dent up here. There's a small spot of rust, down on the panel. Where is it? Back here. And nothing real big. There might need to be a patch here and there, but the bodywork actually will be really easy on this. My plan with it is to pretty much go all original, make it look like it just came off the showroom floor. I might do like a Holley EFI conversion, like a sniper kit, modernize it a little bit. And I am a ASE Master Tech, but carburetors aren't really my thing. I haven't worked on one since tech school. So I might do that, convert it to fuel injection, probably do like some MSD ignition stuff. Nothing big. The engine was rebuilt about probably maybe 10 years ago, but it only has about 10,000 miles on it since then, so I don't need to do anything with the internals. I will pull the motor, reseal everything, probably do some dress up, maybe some chrome, that kind of stuff. Other than that, paint, body, I'm gonna put a 96 F-150 front suspension on it. It bolts right up. That gets rid of the kingpin, switch that out for the ball joints. A lot better, a lot easier. I was thinking about doing a rear disc brake conversion, but I mean, there's really no point. I'm not going to be hot rodding this thing. The point is to kind of make it look all original again. This canopy, unfortunately, it's too far gone to save. My great grandfather, I'm sure, did a lot of the work on it himself, putting these lights in and stuff, and it's all tore up. Can't really save it. Everything is messed up on it, and I don't honestly really like canopies anyway. I mean, it kind of isn't going to be great grandpa's truck without it, but the canopy's got to go on it. No other way around that. I like it better that way anyway, and I think he'd kind of want me to make it my own anyway. Nothing special in there. It was rebuilt. It's all nasty though, so all of this is going to be cleaned up, and I'll replace everything that looks nasty. Even if it's not mechanically bad, I'll replace it anyway, make it look nice. Gonna pull the bed off, redo all the frame, pour 15, all of that, make everything nice. Gonna redo all the lines, brake lines, fuel lines, everything. Just basically make everything brand new again. Nothing fancy, nothing real special. Just make it all new again. They made this body style for like a decade, so it's really easy to find parts and all of that on it. They're really cheap. You can probably do this whole thing for under 10 grand. It's all tore up inside, It's old truck. It's been sitting a while. It's only got, let me see, I don't know how many miles. I think it's about 100,000 on it. I'm not sure if the odometer rolled or anything. I don't think so because he didn't really drive it too much. Kind of cool because it's an F-100 Ranger. Haven't seen too many of those. I like that it's got the dual fuel tanks. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of my plan here. Pull the bed off, clean up all the frame, redo just everything really with brand new parts. I mean, I found I can get like these new bumpers for like 150 bucks. So new chrome bumpers, replace just everything basically. Make it look new again, make it run new again, redo all the suspension, and I don't know, within a year or two, hopefully this thing will look like it just got bought off a Ford dealer in 1981. So that's my plan with here. And I figured I would make this YouTube channel. I called my great grandfather when I was a kid Opa. That's why the name of the channel. And I'm gonna keep this truck forever. I'll eventually pass it down to one of my kids. And I figured kind of making a YouTube channel for it, documenting it all, would be cool to show them when they're older. So, all right, there's step one, was cleaning up the garage. Got that done. Probably won't get started on it for a month or two, and then like I said, probably a year or two to get it done, because I got a lot of other stuff to do. I can't spend a ton of money on it, but we're gonna get it done.